Okay, we're back with part 3? Can't remember. Anyway, the next part of making this beautiful little box. Okay, right, we're going to put these two together. Now I'm using, like I told you, I'm using duct tape. Now I need 8 1/4 inches, I think, just a little over 8 1/4 inches of this. Stick it to my desk for a moment. Okay, while I measure out, I'm just going to straighten up the edges on this. I know you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm actually trimming it. Obviously, you go away for a couple of hours, come back and you can't find a thing. Okay, 8, what did I say? 8 1/4 inches. Okay, I'm going to put this on the side on first. Now what I want is a 1/4 inch between the two pieces, but they've got to go on for about, let's say that much. Okay. Now you need a 1/4 inch because you want this lid to be fairly flexible. If you have it tight, it's not going to open. So let's just put that there, butt that up against it. Okay. But you don't want too much. That looks okay to me. Let's have a look. That's going to open. That's going to open really well. Okay, now we want another piece of duct tape. Hello, Bobby. Do you want to get up on your bed? Get up on your bed. Coming up. Coming up. It can be contrary. Okay. The next piece doesn't have to be the full width of it. We can go half. So what I'm doing is, I'll just show you, I've just got it at the edge of my table here, and then I'm going to trim it level with my table. Okay. Then we'll across there. Just fold them up and fold it back. Just burnish lightly in between those so that both sides of the tape are going to join up and stick together. Okay, so there's our lid, and it's going to open beautifully. Once it goes on, you're going to have a small lip, whoops, not quite a 1/4 inch lip at the front. It will fit on the sides perfectly. About a 1/4 inch lip on the front. You don't want any more than that. Okay, we need to get some more of those hinges done. So I'm just going to cut a strip that is about 1.5 inches, give or take. Just pop it on here and find the halfway point. Not quite, but it really doesn't matter. This one's going across the back. Just measure it and snip it. I think we'll take a 45, I think that's a 45-degree angle. As close as I can make it. Right. Okay, I've set this up, make sure everything fits and everything is well. Is okay all the way around. No, it's not quite. I'm just double checking my measurement here, that they are both 6 1/8. There's one felt just a little bit different, yeah, a little bit different, and I think it goes down to this. Need to move this up a little. 6 1/8. 6 and almost 1/8. I had to double check that because I noticed when everything was fitting at the back, the front wasn't quite fitting. Stir off a little bit. I'm only having this problem because I'm filming, you know. I didn't have this problem with the other one. Isn't that always the way? Okay, that fits, that fits, that fits. And that is pretty good. Okay, let's put some glue on here. Just want to hold that in place while I pop this hinge on. Okay. Brilliant. Cool. Opens beautifully. Now let's put some glue down the side of this thing. Oops, not there. Some glue on the back here. On the back of the box. And then up here along that side there and down this side. Okay, I'm going to leave that sit for a minute while I cut some more hinge, because we've got to put some hinge down the side. As luck would have it, I've got bits everywhere, so I don't have to cut new paper. Oops. Okay. Now we want it to fit just across there. And we'll take our 45-degree angle there. Just a tad long. There we go. Plenty of glue. Okay, I'll let that dry for a bit. Smooth out any wrinkles. And I've got a couple. I'm not talking about the box. We still have to put a base on, that's okay. Okay, next step, let's put something around the sides. Okay, what did I have in? Oh, the dots. The dots. I can't remember what yes, I chose this, didn't I? I was going to use this for around the outside to mat. Now doing that with a non-patterned paper will allow me to put lace on if I want to, and I have a hankering to do that. And this is perfect. Okay. So let's just measure this. We're going to need 2 inches. Now this measures actually 2 and a little over 1/8, but we need that 1/8. So 2 inches by 8 and 3/8. Oh look, I've got about 2.5 feet worth of space here to work with. It's shocking. All right, Bubby. Okay, what did I say? Excuse me, 2 inches, that's right. 2 inches. And I'll need 2 at 8 3/8. 8 3/8. Okay, we can take off, because I want it as close to the edge as possible. I think we can take off another 8, so we'll make it 8 1/4. 8 1/4. Take that little bit off. Just make sure that fits before we cut the other one. That's perfect. 8 1/4. I know what's bamboozling me about this this cutter. It's in 1/16 of an inch, and that confuses me. What looks like a 1/4 inch is actually an 1/8, as far as I can see anyway. Okay, that's those two. I'm just going to go glue, making sure that I get right to the edges. Make sure we got some wiggle room there, and moving. That's good. Hanging out for a chocolate bar. I think I was a chocoholic. I would go through a family bar of chocolate probably every few days. But maybe go through 3 in a fortnight, maybe. You know, the big square blocks, family blocks. But since we've been on the keto diet, chocolate's not allowed. Which I think is very unfair. But in 4 months I've lost a healthy 11 kilo. You've got to be happy with that. Indeed. Okay, so 2 inches. Oh shoot, I should have. Oh no. I'll need both. 2 inches by. I'm sure I've done this already. Okay, 5 and We'll go 5 7/8. We can always cut it down if it is too long. Five at 7/8. Well, we can snip that down just 1/8 of an inch. Better too long than too short. Just a hair off there. Okay. Jeffa! Come here, Bubbles. Come here, Bubby. He misses my husband. Okay. There we go. Oh, you can't see that very well for the light. That's rather nice. And we're going to put some lace on that, I think. Yep. Okay. I'll worry about that one afterwards. Jeffa? Okay, I think this was going to be my top. We'll remove that. I'm not sure which part of this I like, because I like most of it. But we're going to need eight and a quarter by, it's only going to go up to here. 8 1/4 by 4 and 4 1/2, 4 and shoot. If I don't make notes, I'll forget. 8 1/4 by 4 and 4 1/2. I'm going to use this big ruler so that I can see through it. 4.5, that would give me that up to there. Or if I went with that doily, 4.5, 8.25. I like that. There's music notes there. What about 4.5 there by 8.25? I don't like the moth. Is that a moth or a butterfly? I think it's a moth. I don't like it. Let me decide and I'll come back. Okay, I fussy cut this one to what I wanted. And I'm pretty happy with it. It's going to be a neat finish. I'm going to use this, no, I'm going to put tape on around the edges. Okay, now we'll just fill it with glue. I think that looks pretty good. Now for the bit that goes over here, I'm going to go there. Go here, so that the image, you know, flows on just like the other one. What have we got? An inch maybe, inch and an eighth. I think it was 8.25. I was going to put some tape on it. Never mind, this glue is good enough. Now I am going to put some trim on here that's going to disguise that a little bit. On this one I put that on, and these Tim Holtz little brads, but the brads are only through the lace, and I ironed the lace onto Whisper Weft, which is an embroidery backing product. So I ironed that onto the back of the lace, and then I poked these through and opened the pins and then glued it on. But I won't do exactly the same on this one. I'll do something different. So next up, I'm going to do the inside. What should we put on the inside? Oh my gosh, no. Blech. I'll just go with this. Because it fits lengthwise, so I don't have to cut anything. Just trim it there. Gosh, I'd give anything for a bigger room to do all this stuff in. We only live in a 2-bedroom unit, so it's very difficult. I'll put some tape on. Oh, that blue would have been nice. Maybe I should have gone with blue, because I've got some really nice blue flowers. They would look awesome in there. Blue's not a colour that I normally gravitate to. I'm kind of a pink and roses person. But sometimes when I see a pretty blue, it can inspire a project. But it's been a while. We are actually hoping to do a craft fair next year if we can find one. Hopefully somewhere in Victoria. If anybody knows of one, please drop me a line, drop me a message, a comment. Okay, there's that. So pretty. Let's just try some laces. 100% sold on that piece. How about just plain old pink? That's nice. Oops. This is a really pretty piece. But it has to be fussy cut, that's the thing. It's really nice though. No, that's a no. I love this one. This is just so gorgeous. No, it's not ringing my bells. The only thing that's doing it for me actually is this plain old pink. There's nothing wrong with plain old pink, is there? And I've got a gazillion yards of this. And of course I could double it. That is pretty. Oh, that's too big. I can tell straight away that one's too big. Yeah. That looks nice. You can still see the image. And one could also go double. I'm quite liking that one for the top. And is that too gaudy? Yeah. I've got another piece of this somewhere. I could just use the flowers. Cut it out to just use the flowers. I like that. Bit of a squizzy at what I've got here. have some more laces coming, but sadly they didn't come today. Well then. Hey, anywho. The flowers alone without all those other bits. Nice, nice, nice. Got 4 on the front. 3 on the side. So we need 4, 8, 14. Okay, I've got plenty. That will stretch, that's good. Okay, I'm going to have to close this video off here and come back for another part where I'm not so stressed over my dog. I hope you'll follow me. Please click like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.